This European cricket event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software, Rado and 1xBet.
As Malhotra will open the bowling here. AKIF to a small enough total to pick up the 4 points, so that's a good start from Sachin Kumar. A bit of width on offer there. Weren't able to manage it, and that's why the batting side here still alive and kicking, but still with a tough task on their hands. As that one's going to drop into the net, and it's a basket for Sachin Kumar against Seaside earlier in the series. That one rolls away for 4. So in fact, this Hisingen Seaside matchup has provided 2 absolute thrillers. The equation here would be much different. It's flashed away and it's taken comfortably. In fact, it's only 23 on the board, 22 came off the bat of Kumar. But he has to go. It just gets a little big on him off the bowling of Sadiq Sahak. And it's tough to tell from this camera angle. The rope doesn't move, and we'll have to go with the on-field decision. Up in the air, chance for another catch. It's brilliant taken, one-handed in the end. I was going to say, I've seen him in a very smart kit the rest of the day. He's got his jumper on, made sure everyone sees his name and number on the back, and it's that of Safi 16 who takes the grab. Hisingen's, they know they have to go big. It's flashed away, and it will be a boundary to start the 5th over. Spectators, players, umpires, all in bobble hats. I don't blame them. Clatters off, I think that was the tree that it clatters off, into construction corner. Chipped up in the air, and Shahzad tries to reel it in on the boundary. I was almost trying to catch it for him right in front of me. It's carved away over point. It's a nice shot by Chandan Murthy. This one should be a bit longer to Shahzad, but it's a tough one. It was just tailing away to his left. It's a good enough effort from him, but he doesn't manage to stop the runaway Grizzly. It's signalled 4 on field. Just want to see where this one actually ends up. Shahzad tumbles away, and I think it does land. Yeah, it lands right underneath him. It's a 1 bounce 4. Pivoted away for a 1 bounce 4. By Chandan Murthy. Up in the air, and it's a great piece of fielding. Sahak catches the ball, turns blind. That proves to be the case. It was a bump ball. Sahak picked it up cleanly, and dead-eye throw the base of the stumps. And that is going to be the 3rd wicket to fall. As it's a brilliant piece of Ramakrishna is the new batter. And get straight into the action with a nice flick over mid-wicket for 4 runs. In any case, unknown batter is clubbing it here, 4-6-6. No, you won't, as that one will be hit away as well, and that's a bit of impetus for Hisingen's going into the all-important run defence for them. As they end up on 116, a big final over, going for 23. What was that? That came from absolutely nowhere. To the attack comes Anil, and he throws his head back in agony. As that one, slow ball comes out from Anil, but it's picked by Patanek, who moves his way to 20 off just 8 deliveries. And, well, I promised a thriller, and it's thrilling off the bat at the moment, as this time it just gets launched straight down the ground. There's 4 of them crunched away by Shazad, as that one reverberated around the ground here in Landskrona. Well, that's not going to be enough, as that one's flashed into the hands of the keeper. It's a nice grab for an unlucky 13 off 8 deliveries. Nice leap from Kumar, as that was rising on him, as Kartikeyan Sivanandam picks up his first wicket in what was a tidy 3rd over. It might be 2 and 2 here. Savanchi comes in, takes the catch. And it's Sambit, so the 2 set batters in the space of 2 balls, both depart, both openers now back in the shed. Sambit departs for 22 off 12. And immediately gets to work with a... It might be another chance. It's a long old chase for the wicket keeper, and he just sees the ball cruelly spin away from him, does Sachin Kumar. Oh, it's a nick that goes through the wicket keeper and has been smashed. That's I think the biggest we've seen on that side, as it almost goes onto the sports hall roof. The angle doesn't help him, as that one's hooked away. 6 runs back to back. That one smashed away over towards polo corner. And this time it goes up in the air. Will he be rewarded with a wicket? Yes, he will, as it's comfortably taken. For another brilliant over from him. Went for just the 1 run. 4 dot balls ensued, with a couple of sneaky slow balls in there. And he gets his prize, the very final ball of the 6th over, as he picks up. Available on the website for you to check out. It's high up in the air, and it's a brilliant catch by Vishal Melavia to the backward point region. Again, had to completely turn his back on the action. Had to watch the ball drop over his right shoulder. Made sure not to run straight over the boundary rope. And it's the 2nd wicket in just 3 balls. And that one squeezed away, and the big dive is thrown in. It won't be enough. And that one's hit away. Will Aswin get his 2nd wicket? Yes, he will. A smart catch on the boundary there. Chandan Murthy with the nice piece of fielding. When you look at Hissingen's as a side, he certainly wouldn't say they're significantly worse than the 4 sides above them. That one, though, it's flashed away off the bat of Dheeraj Malhotra. Usman Safi is the bat who's joined him out there in the middle. That's hit firmly away, and you can't repeat the heroics of just 2 balls ago, can Chandan Murthy. That one did take a bit of a... This has been a bit of a nightmare over so far from Abhishek Patel. 4 wide 6. Not bold, but even when you bowl a good delivery, if your luck's out, your luck's out, and that one squeezed away. So this over will go magical. 20 runs coming off it, still 1 to bowl. This one won't have the legs to go all the way to the rope. They're going to try going through for 2. Might be a chance of run out. Will be a run out, as throws the hand up in apology. It was always worth going for the 2 there. I will say Dheeraj didn't exactly go 100% sprint, and he really got himself to blame. I'm sure he'll forgive Usman Safi, especially if Safi is able to get his side over the line here. 5 needed, 2 deliveries. Well, that's one way to finish it, as Usman Safi gets hold of all of that one. Anil can't believe his luck. He's still sporting enough to give Usman Safi a pat on the back In reality, Hissingens knew the jig was up a few overs ago. They wanted to get the win.